When I was a little girl and my mom wanted to make me either happy or feel better, and the same was true with my brothers, she would make this soup. And I know that she learned it from her husband's mother, my grandmother. It's called Stracciatella. And I make it for myself when I just want to feel good, because that's what it always made me feel like. She would make it, I know now, if she was feeding everybody and she had nothing in the house, I think it was something that she could quickly whip together. But I also know that it's just something that when it made me feel good, and you know what I'm talking about, later on in life, and you think about it and you eat it, it makes you feel good. It has great memories. And that's what this is all about. Thanks, Mom. I still eat it, and you know what? I've upgraded it just a tiny bit. So I have 4 eggs here, and I'm just getting them whipped up a little bit. And to that, I am going to add Parmesan. A good 1/3 of a cup Parmesan. And I'll just grate it right in here. Now, I don't doubt that my mom probably used Romano cheese, because she has a real penchant for Romano cheese, which is a little bit sharper and has a little bit more salt, but I just love the delicate flavor of Parmesan in this. And then a couple tablespoons, maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of parsley. And I don't even know if she did the parsley thing. She could have, because she loves parsley, but not negotiable are the eggs and the cheese. And over here on the stove, I have 1 quart of chicken broth simmering away. Now, if you are a chicken stock maker and you make extra and you put it in the freezer, you bring out a quart, beautiful for this. Now, if you're not, you just get a quart of best quality store-bought chicken broth, which is kind of what I end up doing some of the time, because at home, of course, like anybody else, I'm in a pinch, and this is a great thing to make. So then get this all stirred up so that it's one complete mixture. And I need a little bit of salt in here too, because this egg, just about a ½ teaspoon. The egg is gonna form these beautiful, kind of like rags. Actually, that was one of the cutest things she used to call it when we were little. She called it rag soup. All right, just a bare simmer on the chicken stock. And you just slowly pour this mixture in and let it just turn into, well, rags. I know that's why she called it that. So basically, you just want this to form itself into, it'll just come together and there'll just be little piles of cooked egg. I suppose you could say it's kind of like an Italian egg drop soup. And then you just cook it for no longer than a minute, because really those eggs cook as soon as they hit that broth. And then my little new generation take on this is I have 2 cups of baby spinach, and I just clean it and dry it and don't bother to cut it or do anything like that. And then I just drop that baby spinach in there to get a little bit of health going. And what you do is you just drop it in, and it looks beautiful too. So it's super healthy, it tastes amazing, and for me, it reminds me of my mom, and it makes me feel good. And that's it. In goes the last bit of spinach. Turn off that heat, and we are ready to taste. If you want to here, you could add some freshly ground black pepper too, because I didn't put any in there. It smells divine. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna give it a taste. Make myself feel good, because why not? That's what today's all about. It's trying to make myself feel good. On goes the oxygen mask. That's what they tell you. Take care of yourself and you can take better care of others. Doesn't that look beautiful? And there's a rag going right in. Okay, let's have a taste. It just smells like a big bowl of comfort to me. Have a taste and make sure it's as I remember it. Mom, if you see this, I hope you try it with some spinach. Yum.